Bookwork, page 546. Great. Here's your quiz preview. This Wednesday, 4/17. Quiz preview is all your homework. There you go. All your homework for the unit. All right, numbers. Not really. What were you supposed to do? Numbers 12, 13, 14. I hope so. I wrote it down. Okay, number 12. Pass it. Number 12. 1 over x plus x over 2. X plus 4 over 2x. What's my lowest common multiple here? Good. So I'm going to multiply every fraction by 2x. Okay, so what do I end up with on the first one? Well, x is canceled. 2 times 1 is 2. Here, the 2's cancel. I get x times x is x squared. Here, all of it cancels, and I get x plus 4. Okay, I have a quadratic. So I'm going to have to get a 0 on one side. I'm going to subtract x, subtract 4, subtract 4. It's pretty lousy looking x. And I get positive x squared minus x minus 2 equals 0. Vector. X plus x, that's minus, so I have plus minus. 2 has to be minus. So what does my x equal? Positive. Okay, what do I have to do now? Heck, that's right. What? Here's a review. That's what it says. That's right, folks. We get to check. Let's check x equals -1. So I have 1 over -1 plus -1 divided by 2. Does that equal -1 plus 4 divided by 2 times -1? Let's say 1 over -1 is -1 plus, actually it's minus that 1/2. Does that equal 3, -3/2? And -1 minus 1/2 is indeed 3/2. So -1 checks. We have to check x equal 2. Does 1 over 2 plus 2 over 2 equal 2 plus 4 times 2 times 2? Let's see. This is a 1, so I end up with 3 halves here. I end up with 6/4, which is, guess what? 3 halves. So x plus 2 check. Wonderful. So we're both good. What's the next one? 13? 14. 13. 13. Yes, sir. It takes practice. I mean, at this point, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it takes practice. And there's just no easy way of doing it. Hey, 13. I have 11 over 3x minus 1/3 equals -4 over 2. I'm sorry, x squared. Okay, what's my least common multiple here? Well, I need a 3. I need an x. But this time I have x squared, so my lowest x needed is x squared. Bless you, my son. Happy Easter. All right, I'm going to multiply each one by 3x squared, 3x squared, 3x squared. Let's see, I got a 3 that cancels, 3 that cancels, one of the x's cancel, I get one of the x's left over. So I multiply 11 times x to the first, which is 11x. This one, 3 cancels, x squared times 1 is x squared. Here, my x squared cancel. I get 3 times -4 gives me -12. I have a quadratic, so I need a 0 on one side. I'm going to add 12 to both sides. So I get -x squared plus 11x plus 12, 0. I'm not going to factor -x squared, so I'm going to take a -1 out. I'll get x squared minus 11x minus 12 equals 0. And now I factor this. X plus minus. My minus has to be bigger, so 12. So what does x equal? That's right, x equals -1 and x equals 12. That's what we get to do, our funnest part. Huh? Yes. 1 times -12 is -12. Okay, let's see. We need to check x equals -1. See, 11 over 3 times -1 minus 1/3. Does that equal -4 over -1 squared? The 11 over -3, so I get -11/3 minus 1/3. Does that equal -4? The negative minus third is -12/3, and that is indeed -4. So -1 works. Okay, we have to check 12. Okay, 11 over 3 times 12 minus 1/3. Does that equal -4 over 12 squared? Okay, 1136. I'm going to change this to a 36. 12 times 3 is 36, which means 1 times 12 is 12. Negative 4 over 144 reduces to negative 1 over 36. Hey, how about that? Hey, guess what? 1136 minus 1236 is negative 136. So this checks. Wonderful. You guys would probably use calculators for checking. Do I have to what? You guys have 3 days. We have a 4-day. We have Friday off. Yes. Okay, number 14. I have 3 over 2x minus 5 over 3x equal 2. I'm going to put that 2 just because I can. Lowest common multiple, 6. I need an x. So I'm going to multiply every fraction by 6x. Okay, 2 goes into 6 3 times. X goes into x. So 3 times 3 is 9. 3 goes into 6 twice. X goes into x. So 2 times 5 is 10. Nothing happens, cancels out. So 6x times 2 is 12x. 9 minus 10 is negative 1. Divide by 12, I get negative 1/12 equals my x. That's what we get to do. That's right, folks. We get to check. Oh, look at this. We get to check a negative fraction. That is just superb. No, because these are not squared. Okay, so we have 3 over 2 times negative 1/12 minus 5 over 3 times negative 1/12. Does that equal 2? I'm going to use I think I'm going to use a calculator. Actually, I really don't need one, but that's okay. K divided by 2 times negative 1/12. Negative 18. The 5 divided by 3 times negative 1/12. Negative 20. Hey, guess what? It checks. Getting easier by the moment. 14, what's next? 19. Okay, 19, I have 5 over 2x minus 2/3 equals 1 over x plus 5/6. Now, if you were mathematically inclined like myself, you could notice you could add 2/3 both sides and get rid of one of the fractions. So I'm going to add 4/6 to both sides. which is 2/3. So I get 5 over 2x equals 1 over x plus 9 over 6. In fact, we can probably reduce that 9/6 to what? That's right, 3/2. That's okay, we won't. Because this will be a good learning experience for you. What's my lowest common multiple? That's right, 6x. Very good. I'm going to multiply every fraction by 6x. Yep, every one of them. Okay, 2 goes into 6 3 times. X's cancel. 3 times 5 is 15. Next one, my x's cancel. 6 times 1. That's right, folks. 6. This one, my 6's cancel. 9 times x is, that's right, 9x. Subtract 6 from both sides. 9 equals 9x. What does x equal? That's what we get to do. Wonderful, we get to check it. Okay, 5 divided by 2 times 1 minus 2/3. Does that equal 1 over 1 plus 5/6? If 5 halves minus 2/3, does that equal 11/6? Let's see, we got to change these to 6, so 15 over 6 minus 10 over 6. Does that equal 11 over 6? And somebody said no, it doesn't. So guess what? What's my answer here? No solution. This one we only had one, so it didn't work. No. Get it? Get it? Get it? That's right. Yes. All right, number 40. 40. Let's take a look at 40. This is an error analysis. Okay, it says describe and correct error made in solving the equation. Okay, what? Just describe the error made. What's my LCM here? That's right. X minus 2 and x plus, this is 1. Hit and multiply the first numerator by x minus 2, x plus 1. Well, that's what you need to put down. Didn't multiply the first numerator by the LCM, which was x plus 1 x minus 2. Okay, next, 43. Yeah. It was pretty good. I got to put the 9 over 1. All right. So what's the LCM? That's right. X times X plus 2. Because you multiply the denominators together. Okay, so I'm going to multiply the numerator, every fraction, by X times X plus 2. Yes, sir. Yeah, no. Every day except Wednesday afternoon. Yep. Hey, cancel out the X's. So I'm left with 15 times X plus 2. Cancel out the X plus 2's. I get X times 9X minus 7. This I have to multiply by everything. Distribute. So I get 15x plus 30 plus 9x squared minus 7x equals 9x squared plus 18x. Okay, let's combine some like terms. Actually, what happens to our 9x squared? Cancels out. 15x minus 7x, 8x plus 30 equals 18x. Okay, I have linear equation here, so I just solve for x. Okay, I'm going to subtract 8x. Get 30 equals 10x. So what does x equal? That's right, 3. Check this. Need to check x equals 3. Okay, does 15 divided by 3 plus 9 times 3 minus 7 over 3 plus 2, does that equal 9? Okay, 15 divided by 3 is 5. 27 minus 7 is 20 divided by 5. That's 4. We're good to go. Getting easier and easier. 45. Okay, I have 1 over b plus 1 plus 1 over b minus 1 equals 2 over b squared, or not b squared, minus 1. Okay, let's factor this real quick. The difference of squares, I know that by heart now. What's my LCM? B plus 1, b minus 1, or b squared minus 1, right? I'm going to multiply every fraction by b plus 1, b minus 1, b plus 1, b minus 1, b plus 1, b minus 1. Okay, my b plus 1 cancel out, so I'm going to have 1 times b minus 1, which is just b minus 1. Well, I'll put it down here. Plus, this time my b minus 1 cancels, so I got 1 times b plus 1. all of these cancel, so I get 2. Yes, ma'am. Okay, B plus B. 2B. My 1 cancel. Okay, what does B equal? Doesn't work? Why? Yeah, you got a bunch of couple of zeros here. You end up with a 0 here and a 0 there. So guess what? No solution. Sadly, so B7. 47. I have 1 over x minus 5. I can tell you right now what the answer to this is. X over x squared minus 25. Oh, hey, this is a proportion. We can do cross multiplication, right? Because one fraction equals another fraction. So I have 1 times x squared minus 25 equals x times x minus 5. So x squared minus 25 equals x squared minus 5x. Got to get a 0 on one side. So the x squares cancel, right? Divide both sides by negative 5. So 5 equals x. Check. X equals 5. What's going to happen? You got another 0, right? In fact, it's all zeros, right? No station. And the last one. Which is 48. I have k divided by k plus 1 plus k divided by k minus 2 equal to. What's my LCM? That's right, k plus 1, k minus 2. Going to multiply every numerator by every fraction by k plus 1, k minus 2. Let's see, the k plus 1s cancel. I'm going to have k times k minus 2. K minus 2's cancel, so I'm going to get k times k plus 1 equals, this time, I have to multiply by the whole thing, 2 times k plus 1, k minus 2. Distribute k squared minus 2k plus k squared plus k equals, let's see, 2 times k squared minus 2k plus 1k minus 2. K squared plus k squared is 2k squared minus 2k, sorry, minus 1k. What? On what part? This 2k? K times negative 2. Let's see, 2k squared minus 2 plus k is a minus 1k times 2 is a minus 2k. And we have 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Okay, I'm going to subtract 2k squared, subtract 2k squared, these go away. Add A, add A, I get 0 equals negative K minus 4. The add 4 to both sides. 4 equals negative K, so K equals negative 4. Okay, now, did I do everything right? Looks good, looks good, looks good. Good, let's check it. A does negative 4 over negative 4 plus 1 plus negative 4 over negative 4 minus 2. Does that equal positive 2? Okay, negative 4 over negative 3 plus negative 4 over negative 6. Does that equal 2? See, 4/3 plus 2/3 equals 6/3, which equals 2. Huh? Yes. Sure, you can put it. Questions, comments, concerns? Wonderful. You can do work. See, what is this, 3rd hour? I don't know, something like that. You can do the 8.6 practice worksheet in your packets. And, folks, my work here, done.